So I just wrote this yesterday with my friend Chloe, so bear with me. Thanks, Chloe. Okay. Hi. My name is Sophia Arnesen, and I'm 16 years old, and I'm a junior at Winter Park High. I'm here today in solidarity with the students of Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland. I'm here today to stand up to those who against those who sacrifice their safety and choose instead to side with the NRA and gun manufacturers. The government and people who have the privilege of representation in the media claim that we, the children, are the future of America. But how are we to have a future when our lives are put at risk? The National Rifle Association advocates for the Second Amendment, but where are the advocates for children and our lives? We have to be our own advocates because of the apathy of our bought lawmakers. What are other countries like Australia, Japan, and the UK doing right that the US is not? Many of those countries had sweeping gun control reforms put into place after some of them had tragedies themselves. So why is it that time after time we have mass shootings here in America that are met with inaction by our government? It's because organizations like the NRA, gun manufacturers, and gun lobbyists have a grip on Washington, D.C., influencing our politics and our politicians. This is corrupt. The politicians who were elected to represent and protect us are choosing money and their agendas over our lives and our safety. To the politicians who accept money from the NRA, this is on you. People are dying on your watch. This is the legacy that the young will remember you by. At the town hall in CNN, Cameron Kasky from Parkland confronted Marco Rubio, asking him if he would stop receiving donations from the NRA, and he could not make a commitment. Marco Rubio and all of our elected officials are not supposed to be committed to the NRA. They're supposed to be committed to us, the students and the citizens of the United States. This goes to show that powerful organizations and people with the means have far too heavy of an influence on our government. The administration has suggested solutions such as implementing programs where teachers can be trained to handle a concealed firearm in the classroom. I can tell you right now that most students I know do not want their teachers armed, nor do any of the teachers that I have want a weapon in the classroom. We don't want to arm educators. We want funding for our education programs at our schools. I watched the news when Sandy Hook happened, I watched the news when Pulse happened, and I watched the news when Stoneman Douglas happened. And every time the same message is presented to us on the news. Thoughts and prayers, we need to address mental health issues, and it's not time to politicize. For one, we are sick and tired of thoughts and prayers because they don't protect us from bullets and shrapnel. Secondly, of course I think it's crucial to address mental health, and but it shouldn't be used as a ploy to overshadow the conversation of gun control. And thirdly, to those who say it's not time to politicize, if you think that I'm trying to make this about politics, then you're sorely mistaken. This isn't a party issue if I can't even legally vote yet. I have zero say on who can be in office, but everything that is voted on affects me and other kids my age. The death of children should rise above partisan divisions. It amazes me how money influences politics, but us young students are capable of coming together to influence and inspire each other without the incentive of money. Yes. What we need right now is clear and simple. To start with, we need common sense gun control, or this cycle of gun violence in schools will absolutely see no change. This is the reality. I can speak here and I can tell you how I feel about my generation. I can speak here and tell you how I feel, but until my generation can be elected into office, it is up to our current lawmakers to say no more to mass shootings and assault rifles in our schools. And until we can get behind those desks and in those seats, we will rally. We will protest. We will refuse this epidemic of slaughter and callousness. The kids in Florida and the kids everywhere in the U.S. will continue to put pressure on the government until we see real change. As long as the NRA has a hold on our government, guns will have a hold on our lives. I'm only 16 years old, and I don't want to be another statistic. So lawmakers, senators, representatives, government officials, who will you stick up for? Me, us kids, or the NRA? We feel marginalized and disenfranchised because we are young. The only thing that the government has reassured me is of our disillusionment in those who hold power. And I say, that if you cannot extend your hand to us, then we as students will be the ones to extend our hands to you. Leaders of our country, the media, and adults who can vote, we implore you to stand with us. If you won't, then us, your future, will be on your doorstep in the Capitol. Thank you.